As a small content creator and K-beauty reviewer, I also watch a lot of bigger channels and influencers. That's what inspired this video. I want to try K-beauty products that other influencers are actually using. In case you can't tell, I'm currently recovering from a really bad cold/fall allergies. I lost my voice yesterday and I finally got it back this morning. Kind of. I'm still 2 octaves lower than my normal talking voice.
When you're not around the sunlight fades, so don't go. It's only bright when you are near. Seasons come and go, but I don't want this one to go. Just say you'll stay.
Hi, hello, 안녕, Ray입니다. 반갑습니다. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome, welcome. I am Ray. If you don't know who I am, that's okay because you can find out more about me here on all social media platforms. My skin type is oily, sensitive, reactive, dehydrated, and sometimes, depending on the season, it can also be combination. On this channel, I review Asian skincare products so that you can shop with confidence. Everything I say in this video comes from my personal experiences. Oh, and by the way, welcome back to a new episode of Try K-Beauty with me. I also want to mention that for this video, I did not look at the ingredients list for any of the products that we're trying today. I kind of just wanted to dive right into it and not have to think about any of the ingredients or what it can do for my skin. Basically, no prior knowledge. And of course, I do not recommend you doing that because I do believe that we should be making informed decisions when we try products out, test products out, or even buy products. But for this video, I did not want to let my ingredients bias influence my experience when trying these products. So please refrain from going to comments and being like, oh, he didn't even look at the ingredients list and start putting things on his face. I know, that's kind of the point. I will, however, leave the ingredients list on the screen over here for you, as I usually do, in case you're curious what is inside these products. For the record, I reached out to Style Korean to get these products so that I can make this video for you guys. With that being said, let's go. 우리 가자. I first learned about this Ilso Super Melting Sebum Softener from you guys. This is super pink. They have 2 versions. This one is the special edition, which is a collaboration with Esther Bunny. The original packaging is all in blue, but I saw this one and I was like, wait, can I get the special edition Style Korean? Shout out to Nasha for actually sending this over to me because she probably just knew. She's like, yeah, I think he's gonna like the special edition. But packaging aside, after you guys told me about this product, that's when I noticed James Welsh using this product on his TikTok videos. And so, let's try it. The packaging is so cute with the little Esther Bunny. Oh, let me show you guys the actual bunny. So cute, oh my god. So Ilso actually has a pore, I guess, what's it called? Spatula? It's like a scraping tool where you gently like just remove the sebum that actually melts from using this product from your nose, from your pores or whatever. I don't have that actual scraper because Style Korean sent it to me. I didn't ask for it either because I was like, I feel like not everyone's gonna be able to, you know, purchase an extra tool just for the hell of it, right? And I feel like if this product claims to be able to do what it's supposed to do without the tool, then this is a good product. If this product requires you to use a separate tool, I feel like it's just gimmick, another way to get people to consume more, and I feel like let's not buy into that right from the start. So instead what I have is Q-tips and my cotton pad, which is from Pyeonggangyul. This is the cotton pad that I'm using. And what's really nice about this, I guess, exfoliator is I love these twist caps that just makes the nozzle open and then you can like dispense the product. Now, the great thing about this nozzle is that you can apply it directly to your skin, which I'm not going to do because I feel like it's going to drip all over the place. Oh, I need more product. I didn't put a lot. I thought I did. Oh, I can't even see if I'm... dripping everywhere. All right, so it's kind of well incorporated now. So right now I have no product on my skin. I just showered this morning and then this is what my skin looks like. I did apply the Rito shot the night before, so I think that's why my skin texture is okay in the morning. But I did pop a pimple yesterday and it looks like a crater right now. So I'm gonna put this on my nose, like so. Very fragrant. It has some added fragrance to it, I believe. It smells like when Tony Moly Etude House back then would launch products with fragrance in them. It's just very like generic K-beauty fragrance. Not a fan of it. Also, I'm not hating on it. So it says here that after opening the pores with warm water, soak a cotton pad sufficiently like so and place it on areas with excess sebum. Ooh, maybe I should put it on here as well. Excess sebum and blackheads for about 10 to 15 minutes, then use a cotton swab or applicator to remove the sebum and rinse thoroughly with water. This product contains cleansing ingredients. Rinse with lukewarm water after use. So it's not a toner. It's actually like, it has cleansing properties, so you have to rinse it off, which is a little bit not my kind of product because I'm just so lazy. I wish I could just take this off and just put on my next step. We'll have to rinse it off and I'll come back here in about 10 minutes. Okay, so 10 minutes has passed. I'm gonna just take this off. Then I'm gonna go in with a Q-tip. This one is kind of beat up. Oh, let me use the other side. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see the yellow bits on the white? I didn't expect this to actually work. Hold on. It really just melts all the gunk in your sebum. Whoa. Let's do the other side now. Not much over here. Maybe because the product didn't get too deep in these crevices. I wonder if this will actually work without the cotton pad. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. It still feels very gimmicky. I don't think that I'll have, first of all, the time to do this every night. I think you're expected to do this like maybe 2-3 times a week. I don't even want to do this every night now because it takes so long. You gotta wait 10 minutes. You gotta have something to scrape it off. Anyway, let me go rinse this off and then I'll see how it feels after rinsing it off. Okay, so I rinsed my face off and honestly, I don't really see that much of a difference. I still see like my blackheads and stuff in areas that are usually very prominent and I don't notice any major difference. But apparently this worked for James Welsh. Maybe I did something wrong. Like for sure things did come out of my pores, but to say that this can really deep clean sebum and everything, maybe it will. Maybe I have to keep using this for like, I don't know, a few weeks or a few months to really notice a major difference, but it didn't really wow me the first try. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm definitely gonna keep using this and trying it out and see how it goes, but so far, I mean, it's fun. It's just very time consuming, and I feel like if you typically don't have time to even have a very extensive skincare routine, you might not want to try this. For example, I don't like using mud mask. I don't like using sheet mask either because those take time. And so I'm someone, I guess, who doesn't fall into the demographics of this product, but let me know if you've tried this before. I will let you know what your thoughts are. Moving on to the next product, let's go. The next product is also something you guys suggested to me, but I also noticed my friend and mega K-beauty TikToker Namuna, aka Casper, using this product in her videos. It is of course the K-Secret Seoul 1988 Serum. Such a quaint little packaging. It's very minimal. It's very like understated, I want to say. Understated but also pretty bold because Seoul 1988 is just so prominent. It's like you can spot this like on the shelf easily. Let's get right into it. This one is Seoul 1988 Serum by K-Secret. This one contains retinol or retinol liposome 2% and black ginseng. If you guys know me, you guys know I love black ginseng. I think I said that in the talking head portion of this video, but I love this packaging. I feel like it is so simplistic. It's really giving like the 1988 Olympics when it first happened in Seoul. Just really simple packaging. I just appreciate it so much. Because this is a retinol product, I'm not going to use too much of it. I'm going to use like the one dot. That's a little bit too generous already. It's like a neon green yellow color. Don't know if I'm a fan of this color or not, guys. Very neon. So I'm just gonna dot it. The thing about retinol is you don't want to overdo it, right? You want to just gently do this. And my friend Namuna, aka Casper, she used this on her neck. Oh, maybe I should do this on my neck too and see if I notice anything. Alright, so applied it on my face. Gently rub it in. feels very good. It feels very easy to, you know, get into your skin. It sinks very quickly. It's not greasy or like very oily. I think the last time I tried a retinol serum, it was very oily. It was very like sticky. I didn't like the feeling. What I love most about this one is that it doesn't have that smell. A lot of retinol products have like this disgusting smell, and I think that's what puts me off from using retinol a lot. And it's different from like vitamin C. Vitamin C has like a very irony, metallic smell, but I think retinol just has like this very unpleasant smell that I don't like. That's why I like bakuchiol a lot more. Very easy to sink through the skin. It's already gone, but it gives you like a very glassy almost finish. But of course, I'm gonna put a moisturizer on top of it, and then you won't notice anymore. Feels very nice. No irritations upon contact, so that's a good sign for me, at least with my contact dermatitis. So far so good. I really like it. The finish is nice. The texture is beautiful. The color is a little bit concerning. That's the only part I would say. Like it's super neon yellow greenish, and I don't think I've ever seen any products that kind of has that color. But I have seen retinol products that are yellow, but not to this extent of like neon green yellow. So that was a little bit jarring at first. Beautiful finish, beautiful texture, feels very nice. I really like it. I'm definitely gonna keep trying this, and then I'll let you guys know what I feel about it. Like Namuna did, I'm also gonna try to apply this one drop on my neck and just kind of like see how that feels. Because the neck is a thinner skin layer, irritated very easily, so I usually don't do a lot for my neck. I usually just bring the toner, moisturizer down to my neck and then just leave it at that. Oh, and sunscreen of course. Yeah, I never really apply retinol here. I think the last time I applied retinol, I had like a slight reaction, like it got really red for me, so I got really scared after that. But this one, because it's a retinol formulation, it feels very gentle, feels very light. I don't feel like I have anything on my neck right now or my face, so I really like this product so far. Great recommendation, Namuna, as always. Alright, that was the Sol 1988 serum by K-Secrets. We're gonna move on to a moisturizer next, so let's get right to it. This upcoming product is highly recommended by Ricky Choi, aka Brute Choi, on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. He has severely acne-prone skin, and if you follow him, you most likely have watched his journey to clear skin. I personally think that Ricky has some of the best recommendations for acne-prone skin, so I always trust his judgment in terms of any products that are good and safe for acne-prone skin, especially cystic acne, fungal acne, or even just like the pimple here and there. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys didn't notice, which I think you probably did notice already, I have a pimple patch here because this morning I woke up at 4 a.m. My nose was clear. I went to the bathroom, did my business, came back, went back to bed, woke up at 8 a.m. and then I had a little friend on my nose. So then I went ahead and popped it, I guess, during my cleansing process in the morning, and then I put on a pimple patch, and I'm just like, wow, how did this even happen? I blame it all on the pollens, honestly, because we have really bad fall allergies this year. Like, pollen level is so high that we are getting alerts on our phones. Anyway, the product in question right now is Dr. G's Red Blemish Clear Soothing Cream. Again, according to Ricky, this cream is really safe, really good for acne-prone skin. From what I saw in his videos, this has a gel cream texture, which I personally love. That's my favorite texture when it comes to moisturizers. I love gel creams. I love aqua cream. I shouldn't say I don't love, but like I don't, you know, I don't crave like the really thick creams because I have an oily skin. So if I use really thick creams, I can only use them during the nighttime. So during the daytime, I always opt for anything that is like aqua gel or gel cream. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and try this together right now. I love how they have the braille here. I have been dying to try this product for the longest time, ever since I saw Ricky talk about this product, and I had this product sitting on my shelf for, I would say, almost like a year, and I didn't realize it has a spatula, right? It comes with it, which is really cool. It has a little special packaging that lets the spatula sit gently, very gingerly on this little contraption. Oh, I just want to show you guys the spatula. It's got Dr. G's emblem on it, and it's in this kind of like shape. You can rest this on a table surface, and this part won't touch the table because it has these little legs here, which I think is a really great design. Great job, Dr. G. At first, I couldn't really bring myself to understand how come this product is so expensive, and I think it's because of the way they were so, I guess, meticulous about the packaging. Like even the glass jar, and by the way, this is full glass. The glass jar has a braille on it. This custom-made spatula is so different from other brands, which I think is a great touch. And this comes in 70 milliliters, which is 20 milliliters more than most moisturizers in the market. One thing I'm very concerned with is that this doesn't have like an inner lid to prevent it from spilling and leaking, so I'm very concerned with how this would hold up when I am traveling with it. You know, sometimes if the jar goes upside down by accident, right, what's gonna happen? So now I have to make sure to tap the jar so that all the products will kind of like, you know, not stay on the lid so much. It's a very jiggly, almost like gelatin texture of a moisturizer. It just kind of jiggles a little bit. I think it still falls in the realm of like aqua gel moisturizer, and I feel like a lot, you see that texture? It just falls. That's so satisfying. But I'm gonna use only a little because when I was shooting the B-roll earlier, I realized that a little goes a long way. So I'm just gonna take this much just to start, and that's it. See where that takes us. Let me go closer. Okay, it feels very nice while applicating. It feels very nice while applying on the skin. Just as I thought, this is not a very thick emollient type of moisturizer. It's very gel-like. Gel, watery moisturizer, which is my favorite type of like category in terms of moisturizers. Very quick hydration. I feel like my skin is very cool. It's very plump now, and just almost like an instant reaction. I feel my skin drank it up, but I feel like I did apply a little too little in terms of amount, so I'm gonna go back in with just a little bit more, maybe just this much more, just so I can make sure that I am combating enough of the fall weather. Bring that to my neck. And what Ricky says about this moisturizer is that it is so good for acne prone skin. I only have this acne at the moment, so I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but I already applied it on my nose area, so if anything, we'll see if this moisturizer will do what Ricky says it will do and take care of this acne. Although this acne already like popped, so I guess it wouldn't really do much. This is also supposed to prevent future acne from happening, so we'll see about that as well as I keep trying this product out. This is the finish on both sides. It's definitely not a matte finish. It is leaning towards like the dewier, greasier finish, but I still think I can wear this during the day as well as nighttime, of course, for an oily skin type. If you are dry or dehydrated skin, or dry and dehydrated skin, I would say maybe go over this with like a non-comedogenic type of face oil or just another creamier, more emollient moisturizer, and treat this moisturizer almost as like a lotion. Honestly, I was not doubting Ricky at all. I knew whatever he recommended will be great, and I actually really like this moisturizer so far from my first impressions, and yeah, I like the finish. I really do. I think it applies very beautifully. It blends into the skin so quickly. It melts into my skin so quickly, and I love the spatula. It's such a unique design. I love how the spatula can just sit on top of the lid very comfortably, and it's just very, you know, ergonomically designed. Of course, when you travel, I actually highly recommend keeping the box, because if you keep the box, you can actually travel with this a little bit safer. I really don't trust myself traveling with just a jar and not my spatula. Of course, you can do that. You don't have to have the spatula, but because they give it to you, I figured like, why not actually use the spatula? And so when I travel, I'm definitely gonna keep this spatula mount here and then just kind of like do this wherever I go. Like so, and then I'll just take this wherever I go with me. That was Dr. G's Red Blemish Clear Soothing Cream. I really liked it. If you guys have tried it also, please let me know what your thoughts are. Finally, let's move on to sunscreen because it's kind of sunny outside. I need to put sunscreen on. Let's try House of Her. The following product is also recommended by Ricky. In one of his Rate These Korean Sunscreens with the simple yes or no, which is my favorite series from him, he said, this House of Her Weightless Sun Fluid SPF 50 Plus PA4 Pluses is a yes. And if there's anyone out there who is more picky than me in terms of sunscreen, it has to be Ricky. For me, it's like, oh, I don't like fragrance, I don't like super oily, I don't like super sticky, super dewy kind of sunscreen. He has an even higher criteria when it comes to sunscreens. So after he said this is a yes, I am very confident that I will also like the sunscreen. But again, I don't want to let anyone else's influence cloud my judgment. Then again, this video is literally called Being Influenced by Influencers. Alrighty, I am already loving House of Her's packaging. Very simplistic, minimalistic, if you will. Let's try this sunscreen. This is again recommended by Ricky Tre, aka Brute Tre. He said that this is a very, very lightweight sunscreen, and I have to say, I think what he's saying is true right from the start, because this sunscreen reminds me a lot of Abib's Calming Drop. that sunscreen or that essence, that one has such a beautiful lightweight finish, and this one reminds me, like in terms of like what I'm hearing right now, it's very liquidy, very fluid, and I think that's why they call it a sun fluid. But even the applicator, this is the same exact packaging as Kaine, but Kaine sunscreen was super thick, super cakey, powdery. I did not like it too much. This one, I already know. It just, oh my gosh, just look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I am loving this texture. House of Her, come on now, let's go. Let's try this side. Wow. And of course you can use the 2-finger method. Just for demonstration purposes, I wanted to show the texture a little bit better, so I'm gonna do this kind of method. You know what, as a matter of fact, I'm just gonna do this for my forehead. Cooling, oh my gosh, it's very cooling right now. I love how this blends. It's like very soft, very milky, and then it's gone. Okay, let's try this cheek first. Oh, oh my god. It's already gone. It's already gone. That was a beautiful finish. Very dewy, non-greasy. Wow. Wow. Yep, this is the finish I love from sunscreens. Wow. Okay, this side. I don't even know what the key ingredient is. I just know I love it. I love this formula. Look at it. Just very quick, easy, glassy skin. You see the shine here? See the shine? I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm in love. I'm in love. Definitely like my top 10 sunscreens of 2024 that I've ever tried. Love at first try. Honestly, love at first try. Y'all see this? Honestly, I don't know what else to say. I love House of Her sunscreen. This weightless sun fluid is exactly what it is. It is weightless. It is a sun fluid. It's super light on your skin. There's no like residue. It doesn't feel like it's about to pill at all. What? It is very sticky though, I will say that. It's not like a matte satin finish. It's stickier, especially if you have oily skin. I feel like you will feel that tackiness, but I feel like it's okay for me. I'm not, you know, I'm not too concerned with it. I feel like as long as the finish looks really nice, it kind of evens out the skin tone, skin texture. It gives your skin like a very even kind of base. I really like this sunscreen. I love how this looks. Very impressed, very impressed. Just keep in mind, it is going to be a little bit sticky if you are wearing this in the summer. I would say maybe, you know, put some powder on top or whatever you do. I don't really know makeup like that. It feels very nice as you apply it. Oh my gosh, I feel like $1,000,000 right now. I really like the sunscreen. Alright, let's get back to the rest of this video. Back to the studio. Here we go. See you back there. We have come to the end of another episode of Try K-Beauty with me. If you would like me to try other types of K-Beauty products, please leave a comment below. Check out my YouTube shorts for some bite-sized reviews. Thank you Style Korean for sending over these products for me to try with my subscribers. 감사합니다. 사랑해. Style Korean 사랑해. As usual, I will leave all these product links in the down bar below for you guys to check out in case you guys are interested. Please help this channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your friends and family. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. But until then, be safe, stay hydrated, and of course, most importantly, be gentle with yourself. I mean it. 안녕, come back for more. 주세요, 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 주세요.